In the darkest corners of your home where the shadows dance and the silence is deafening, terror can strike when you least expect it. Imagine, if you will, a quaint house nestled on the outskirts of a sleepy town, with its white picket fence and blooming flowers, boasting an air of peace and tranquility. The main character of our tale, a newcomer to the town, has just moved into this seemingly peaceful abode, oblivious to its chilling past. At first, the house welcomes them with the mundane, the ordinary, the creaking of floorboards, the rustling of leaves in the yard, the wind whistling through the eaves, all easily dismissed as the workings of an old house. But as the days turn into nights, these ordinary sounds begin to take on an eerie rhythm, a sinister symphony that dances on the edge of their consciousness. But as the sun set and the house was swallowed by darkness, the true nature of the home began to reveal itself. As the clock struck midnight, the house came alive, whispering secrets of its eerie past. The stillness of the night was shattered by an orchestra of inexplicable noises. The wind seemed to moan through the cracks in the walls, the stairs creaked as if under an unseen weight, and distant echoes of phantom footsteps reverberated through the dark corridors. Objects began to move of their own accord. Books tumbled from shelves. Doors swung open unaided, and the chandelier in the grand foyer swayed as though caught in a gale. The air turned frigid, each breath visible in the moonlight that filtered through the cobwebbed windows. And then came the apparitions, translucent figures, barely more substantial than the wisps of fog that crept around the house, began to materialize. They drifted through walls, their hollow eyes filled with a timeless sorrow, their mouths opening and closing as if trying to voice unheard pleas. As these chilling events unfolded, our main character felt an unsettling presence. It was as though the house itself was watching, its ancient eyes gleaming in the shadows. A creeping dread began to take hold, an insidious fear that gnawed at the edges of their sanity. Unable to ignore these strange occurrences, they delved into the history of the house. Dusty documents and yellowed newspaper clippings told a tale of tragedy and sorrow. The house had been the site of a series of unexplained disappearances and tragic deaths over the past 2 centuries. The whispers of the house grew louder, their messages clearer. It was almost as if the house was desperate to share its story, to reveal the truth of its dark past. The main character's fear was now tinged with a morbid fascination. They were drawn into the mystery, compelled to uncover what lay beneath the surface. With each passing night, the horror amplified and the house's terrifying secret was laid bare. The house was not just a silent witness to the past, but an active participant, its walls echoing with the cries of its victims. The house was alive, and its nightmares were just beginning. In the heart of the house, a chilling truth was waiting to be uncovered. As our protagonists delved deeper into the twisted labyrinth of their home, they stumbled upon a horrifying revelation. The house, their sanctuary, had once been the stage of a tragic event, a dreadful tale buried by time and forgotten by those who chose to forget. Years ago, under the same roof, lives were lost, dreams were shattered, and a once happy family was torn apart. The echoes of their laughter turned into cries of despair, their joy replaced by a lingering sadness. The walls, a silent witness to this tragedy, held on to the sorrow, the fear, and the pain. Our main character came to the dreadful realization that they were not alone. The house was filled with entities, remnants of those who once lived there, trapped in an endless cycle of fear and despair. In the end, it wasn't the house that was haunted, but the souls that lingered there, trapped in an endless cycle of fear and despair. When you live in a house with a dark past, you are never truly alone. Our tale of the haunted home draws to a chilling conclusion. We've journeyed with our main character from their initial skepticism to the cold grip of fear, and ultimately, a reluctant acceptance of a reality that defies logic and reason. This isn't just a house, it's an echo chamber of past agonies, a silent, spectral theater playing out the tragedies of yesteryears. The spirits, trapped in a limbo of their own making, are unable to find the peace they so desperately yearn for. Their presence, a constant reminder of the house's dark history, permeates every creaking floorboard and every shadowy corner. The character's journey is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, even when faced with the supernatural. A haunting is not just a ghostly encounter, but a confrontation with the unresolved past. And so, the house remains, a grim reminder of its past, whispering its chilling story to anyone who dares to listen.